The baby's crying. We're getting a pacifier. We're going to Canada. It was my idea that the baby came because she's great. Because she's a good baby. All right, to Canada. I don't know it.
I forget. Oh, Canada, our home and native land. True patriot love in all our sons command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free.
It's a jet ski. Never seen one of those before. It's like a jet ski for the snow. It's an Arctic cat.
What do you guys call those things?
Skidoos.
Skidoos?
Yo, 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 I got snow in my face all over the place. I got big white vans, and you won't even trace where I'm at right now. It's the edge of America. I've never been to Canada. It's like, the name of the group, Zach Williams. We always call it Motown. Fotown. We call it Fotown, so it's like folk and Motown. 2:30 a.m. Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. It's right by the Future Shop. Finally, I found it. We're gonna go there tomorrow. The nature of the Future Shop is you never go there. We're gonna go there today. The Rideau Canal, the longest ice skating rink in the world. And people ice skate to work on this. It's 6 miles long. So we're gonna go ice skate to work. Yeah.
Our 5-week-old baby. Say hey, Loretta. It's snowing. She likes it.
I was in New York City. I live in Florida, and where I live in Florida, we consider New York City to be way up north, you know? And now I'm like way up north from New York City, so it's just a fascinating thing.
James, James, get out of the water. Please, James, don't go down no farther. There's rapids up ahead, and this valley's bad. Please, James.
For somebody who might be here who wants help, what would the first step be?
I think it starts with not being alone. The tendency, I think, when there's pain or when there's these questions or the things that we're talking about is that we don't think other people would understand, or we're afraid of what they would think. We don't know where to go. We've never maybe had a conversation like that. We're afraid to be judged, and so people just sit on these things. These things just stay quiet. And so we think it begins with other people. It begins with letting other people in. I think we've seen amazing things happen when people just begin to be honest, and when people begin to be vulnerable, and I believe that we were created for that. Like, I believe that we were created to be known by other people and to know other people, and the same is true for love, that we're on this planet to love people and to be loved, to allow ourselves to be loved by other people, and that something really magical like that's community, that's, you know.
If we throw up statistics, every one of us is broken somehow. Everyone's got something that's broken, that's sideways, that's somewhat bent, that hurts. I love the wake up, you're alive, we're on your side. I love the t-shirt.
Deep, deep is the river that's
under his feet. Feet dirty, dark in the night with no sleep. Sleep won't consume for this God-fearing boy. We're stuck in the cold fog of December trees.
It's the urgency, you know? If you walked into a room and saw Zach and his face was bright red and he was screaming and sweating and there were no songs or guitar, like, you'd be concerned. It would be awkward. Music's this amazing thing that, like, because he has a guitar and some songs, like, he's allowed to behave that way. But I think the thing that I connect with is, like, when I'm in my car, you know, or at a show, or that's the thing that I think feels true, is that you're allowed to be honest in music, you know?
Hey, Zach, why don't you come up here?
Yeah, you should come up here.
Take my spot.
But I don't know, I think honestly everything, going back to the very beginning, everything's grown out of relationships and friendships, and even like our friendship with Zach and his family and his band. Like, there's people that ask about us sponsoring bands, and there's really none of that language. Like, if you were around our team, like, these are our friends that we believe in. Some of them have sold millions of records, and some of them have sold dozens of records, you know? But the idea is, like,
So we could break the dozens of records mark tonight. If you want to pick up some CDs on the way out.
But she just asked if there was a time when I felt down, like maybe when I thought about not continuing on. Maybe asked if I'm always happy. And honestly, maybe to be a little bit vulnerable, like, I'm a person who struggles with depression. I went to counseling for the first time a little over a year ago. I went for about 6 months, every week, every Monday afternoon. And it's interesting because I had gotten pretty good at telling everyone else to go, you know? But I'd never taken that step myself. And at first it was really scary. Like, it was scary to make that first phone call. But then pretty quickly, like, that, it went from being the scariest hour of the week to all of a sudden, like, not that it was ever easy, but there was the sense that it was important, and there was a sense of progress and healing and starting to understand some things and starting to let go of some things. And so I think, honestly, like, a big part of how I'm able to continue, or what is motivating, is the idea that these aren't just these far off ideas, but, like, these are things that they affect me, they affect my family, they affect the people that I love. I mean, everyone I know, every marriage, every friend, like, everyone's dealing with pain and questions. And nights like this, like, we hope that this just sparks a conversation that continues long after we try to deal with the border again tomorrow. Yeah, just that we would go, man, what if we could continue to talk about these things? What if I could continue to be honest? Here's a great moment at the border last night. The guy in the booth asks Zach, who's driving, "Do you have more than $10,000 in currency?"
Hold on, I was nervous. Any currency exceeding 10,000 Canadian.
Okay, so 5 people at the same time go, "No, no, no." And Zach goes,
How much is that in US?
Zach, no.
Sorry.
Oh my
Lost
gosh.
satellite reception.
so
Door number 1.
he thought it was like, yeah, they're all cool. We'd like to talk to you more.